Okay, off you go.
Good morning from EDP and Evening News. Battle Command is where we publish our great Norfolk, North Suffolk and Fenland daily newspapers. Had a very, very busy night, always is, so no complaints there. I think I finished at midnight. Tom Bristow's with me doing the technology.
Good morning.
And I'm just going to do a quick review of how I see the papers. He might have some provocative questions because he's that type. Called Colonel Mustard in the office in case anybody's interested. So off we go. The Evening News, quite a big taxi protest in the city. That will probably lead to a bit of confusion later on this morning because there's some talk of a convoy of taxi drivers, whole series of issues. Another Norwich Evening News story I really like and nicely treated by our sub-editors who've done a lovely page 3 for us. It's about the renovation of the Ketts Heights area, where obviously there's great views of the city, and really pleased with how they've done that. Using pictures really well is absolutely vital to our cause. It's what no one else can do. That's why we like decent picture usage, and a lovely picture there. Over to our EDP, which has 2 editions coming out this morning, one for Fenland and West Norfolk and one for the Norwich area. Quite an interesting debate we had about our lead today. You might have seen this on the Evening News last night, but what you didn't see is the quality of the photography, again a point that I keep coming back to. And our national agency, the Press Association, took some great pictures yesterday. I note we didn't give a byline to the photographer, it just says picture PA, which I'll amend later, but a great picture from PA which we love, and it's about this World War II ace, a veteran from the Battle of Britain. You might have seen our extensive coverage yesterday, but when he got down to I think Goodwood in Sussex for his big day, the 75th anniversary, with all the flyovers going on, it looked like he wasn't going to get into the skies, so he did, and there's a lovely picture with Prince Harry there, who gave up his seat so that our man Tom Neal could, who's from Thwaite St Mary near Bungay, Norfolk side of the border, Bungay being right on the border, he got up into the air, and what a cogent, interesting man he is, and we hope you enjoyed our coverage yesterday. On the political front, there's a headlong rush to try and get Norfolk and Suffolk into some kind of marriage. 2 councils that not necessarily had a distinguished recent history, but there's a deal being brokered with the help of the LEP to try and rush in a merger deal, and there's some kind of cash promise, some might say bribe, from the Chancellor's Department to try and get this thing rushed through. We've compared it to a race, the merger stakes, and there's Norfolk and Suffolk logos there with George Osborne leading the chase. And what we're saying is, hold on, local government hasn't had a good history recently. Why the rush? Why the push? It's all got to be done by next week and submitted very soon afterwards for a decision in November. And meanwhile, all sorts of councils, district councils, are having their own debate about mergers and going into larger blocks. So why the rush is what we're saying, because we don't want another blunder which would cost the public purse a lot of money. So that's our quick review. Tom, any questions?
Well, what have we got on the back pages?
Yep, okay. So we've gone for boxing there on the back. There's a title bid coming up, and I love these big belts. That boxing pictures always make good images. So this is the domain of our sports editor, the venerable Chris Lakey, who loves his boxing. So he's got us a boxing exclusive there. On the Evening News, we've gone in on Norwich City, and it's about the loan market. Of course, I think we're all rather upset from last night's football, which I didn't manage to see, but I caught up on YouTube the horrific tackle that put Luke Shaw's career on hold, a double break over in PSV Eindhoven arena last night. Absolutely horrific. So I think it's appropriate to send best wishes to Luke Shaw, who faces probably a whole season out. Let's hope it's not worse than that.